So let's get in a little deeper. That's what she said. Is it recording? What's up, guys? Amber Smiles Jones here. Here is a good, close, personal friend of mine, Jade.
Hi.
You may know her from Foxyhotmess and Foxyhotmess TV. So make sure if you don't know, you subscribe because this mofo next to me is hilarious and extremely talented.
Thanks, girl.
Bitch, yes.
Appreciate it.
So we're doing a special edition, Hanging with Smiles, Dream Chaser edition. The whole show is pretty much about people in the creative world, whether it's filming, acting, editing, music, whatever.
Cool.
So we're gonna get to know Jade. You already know Foxyhotmess.
Yes.
You've seen her, but now...
That bitch.
Yeah, that bitch is wrong.
She's dumb.
So Jade, tell me something. Where are you from?
Sorry. I wasn't born there, but I was raised in Woodbridge, Virginia. 703. Shout out.
When's the last time you went home?
Last time I was home was before I moved 7 months ago.
She's been in Los Angeles in the sunny.
I know, like thunderstorm, rain, there's like no sun.
We woke up this morning to
basically nighttime.
Thunderstorms. Thunder time. That's gonna be a new thing. Thunder time. But anyways, Jade, she's really into videos and editing. Thus, YouTube was the perfect platform for her to start doing creative content. Now, Jade, what I really want to know is creative content, is YouTubing the dream, or is there more to it?
No, YouTube is just the platform that I'm using right now. And the great thing about it is that I'm able to experiment and be creative and also get paid for it. And have it not, since my audience isn't like super huge, it doesn't, if I do something, like I was doing prank calling for a little while, it wasn't really working out, but I was able to do that and have that thing that was like not necessarily a fail, but just wasn't like a super success, and have it not like hurt me. I feel like on other platforms, if I was like way bigger, if I was to do something like that, it could like end up hurting me due to my size, or my fame or whatever.
Do you feel that YouTube is a good way to get towards the goal that you actually have?
I do. The biggest thing that YouTube helps me do is practice. Like, it's having a schedule, uploading 3 times a week. It gives you in this mode, so you're always creating stuff and you're on a schedule, and so like I'm able to think and write, and it doesn't take me, I don't have writer's block like that anymore, just because I'm like it's such a habit to just like, okay, I have to do a video, let me write something, let me create something, let me do something like that. So as far as breaking into comedy and like eventually doing stand-up and like writing shows and doing all that stuff, it is a big help, just because it like gives me the mindset of like creating stuff constantly. Okay, so you mentioned stand-up. So are you doing any stand-up currently? Not currently. I want to. I'm writing. I've got some stuff.
She's good. She's fucking funny. Like, I'm telling you. Like, I would love to see you telling some jokes, just talking to a microphone on stage while
you know, it sounds so simple when you say it that way. When you get on stage, you just want to kill yourself. But yeah, no, I'm like writing. I really want to get into it. I want it to be. I don't want it to be just like a video, but live. I want it to be like something that's better than the video, something that's different from the videos, but it's still like on brand with what I do.
Well, let me ask you this. Let's get in a little deeper. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
I'm glad you have consent.
Maybe. You don't know what's in your orange juice. So, there's a box cutter that is just OJ. Promise. Just juice. Tell me, what exactly would you say is the dream that you're chasing? What do you want, or what is a goal that you want to reach as an entertainer?
A goal that I want to reach as an entertainer? Well, I have specific goals. Like, I want to have my own series. I want
like it to be web or I mean, because they're both pretty. Webs are really big these days.
Right. So I guess like if you say Netflix or Hulu or like something like that, YouTube Red, could you say? I guess that's considered
streaming. I suppose.
Streaming. Yeah. Like I want to have my own. You know, I don't necessarily want to do TV and movies. I don't want to act. I don't want to like be an actor. If I was gonna like act in anything, I would want to be acting as myself. So that's one goal of mine, is to just have my own project, my own thinking, like in this opus that people pay money for to see. I want to do stand up. But like long term, I want to have just this repository of shows and just content, even if I'm not even in it. But if I wrote it, if I directed it, if I was a part of it, I just want to have like a catalog of all of this shit. And I also just want to be a person that's just, I want to be almost like a Pharrell type. Yeah. You know how Pharrell, like he's a producer first, but he does all this other shit. Yeah. I want to be like that. And that's why I like YouTube so much, because it gives me the opportunity to practice other ways of being creative, because I feel like I feel like it's really important. Like even if you want to be a writer, if you want to do music, whatever, like I feel like it's like do art, you should paint. I feel like it's important to practice different types of ways of being creative, because I feel like that just expands, you know, your knowledge.
I like that, and she's got a really good point. When I moved to Los Angeles a few years ago, I ran into a YouTuber that you may know. She's not really that big, Amber's Closet. She's nobody, whatever.
Not nobody. She's a fan.
But when I ran into her, I knew what YouTube was. I knew that it was a platform for content creation. I even had a channel since like 2007. But I didn't know what to do with it, and I didn't know how big it was and how big it could be. Right. Because now everything is on YouTube. You have TV shows and news and all kinds. It's amazing. Doing YouTube and content creation, you're able to pretty much what it says, create your own content, which is really great. So you get to learn the behind the scenes, how to edit, how to film, different angles, what frames work. You learn all of this yourself. So should the time come that, I don't know, freaking Spielberg hits me up and is like, hey, listen, we need you to film. No problem. I have a YouTube channel. I know what I'm doing.
I know what I'm doing.
I know what I'm doing. Thank you.
I have a Nikon Coolpix.
Boom.
I know the fuck I'm doing.
Another question for you is, what advice can you give people who are out there trying to chase their dreams, whatever they may be?
Know your lane. And when I say that, some people may take it as like limiting. I'm limiting myself, but like, no, that's not what I mean. When I say know your lane, I think that means like have a defined idea of what your brand is and what you bring to the table specifically within the industry. Because like right now we're in a very slash world. I'm an actor slash model slash this slash this. I do drama. I do this. I do this. I do this. So I think it's really important to know like where you stand.
I'm a lawyer and a dentist.
Exactly. Okay. Like I feel like it's important to know like where you stand within whatever world you're trying to get into, and stay true to that and hone that. But don't be afraid to learn beyond what you necessarily want to know. Yeah. If that makes sense.
I know exactly what you mean. It's always good to hone the thing that you care for, that you want to succeed in the most. But it's not a bad idea to learn a little extra of the other small things, because all those things connect. I guarantee if you go out on an audition, if you're an actor or whatever, and you know how to work a camera, right, and another actor does not know how to work a camera, should they need help like that, having that information in your back pocket is not a bad thing.
Surround yourself with people that are better than you, and like I feel like people are so, oh, everyone's competition. And if you want to see it that way, then that's fine, but I feel like you're kind of limiting yourself when you do that. Right.
You're closing yourself off.
Exactly. I feel like you need to be around people who you believe, who you deem is better than you, who write better than you, who like have stage girl shut up. Who like do whatever like better than you, because you can learn from them and they can learn from you, and you can actually end up collaborating. I've done that before too. Yeah. Like I've been around people that like I thought were like Trey Melvin. Bitch,
when I met Trey for the first time, I almost died. I could not believe it, because let's face it, he's better than me. The same thing goes with Amber and Hart, and Jade is in that category for myself currently. But I've learned a lot from them, so it's been a blessing. Thanks. So everyone, just in case.
I said thanks, but I don't know if that required a thank you.
Thanks. It did. It was a shaky thanks, but I felt the sincerity behind it.
I appreciate that. I'm trying to be polite, and it's hard. I just this isn't my channel, so I'm trying to like be polite and say words.
See, Jay doesn't know that it's fucking okay. My homie right here, and I want to make sure that y'all check out her shit, because she has some amazing two amazing channels. So check them out. Foxy Foxyhotmess.
Yay.
Foxyhotmess TV.
That's me as well.
We just did a video together. We tasted Tokian foods. Sorry. Foods from Tokyo. Tokian is my name for it now. We'll talk about it later because you'll see it on her channel. So make sure you click the link, which will be down below in the description. Thank you so much, Jade. It has been amazing having you with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Me
You're amazing.
in my apartment.
Right. Thank you for having me in my apartment.
On set at my house.
No problem.
It's all good. See? You collaborate and then you use what each other got. You see?
Boom.
Full circle moment.
Full circle moment.
Oh, and also, if this video was a lot better, it's because I'm using her camera.
You see what Do you see what the fuck happened?
Alright, we're cool. We're good to go.
Sweet.
So I'm just trying to figure out why you haven't clicked the subscribe button yet.